It is 2024, baby. Let's go. So look, it's 2024. Now, if you know anything about the number 24, that was Kobe Bryant's number. And so I'm going to talk with you about how to channel your inner Kobe in 2024, because I'm going to be real with you. This is our Mamba Mentality year. This is the year of the Mamba, okay? Now, you might be like, Jake, why do you care about your Mamba Mentality? Well, I'm a diehard Lakers fan, okay? I grew up in a family where in our home, we had a room called the Lakers room, and it was literally painted purple and gold. I grew up with a cardboard cutout of Kobe Bryant right behind me. So when I played video games, I'd high five Kobe, right? Give him a little fist bump. But this has every Lakers memorabilia thing that you could think about. It's one of my favorite rooms that me and my dad got to watch the Lakers in, and our family, we would have friends over. When I graduated college, I worked for the Lakers during Kobe Bryant's final NBA season. So this is the year. I've always channeled the Mamba Mentality, but it's 2024 now, and it is time for me, our business, and hopefully for you to channel your inner Kobe, channel your Mamba Mentality, and crush 2024. Now, here's how we're doing this, okay? Let me show you what we're doing to make sure that I channel my Mamba Mentality and that you can see if it blends with you, all right? So first and foremost, we are going to focus on mastering the fundamentals. One of the things that I loved and that I noticed when I watched Kobe in his final NBA season, okay, was that every time when he would warm up, a lot of the young guys are doing these high arcing floaters. They're doing reverse dunks and layup lines, and they're kind of just doing things that are just kind of humorous to get the crowd going. But Kobe, he would do his game-like shots. He'd go to the elbow and he'd do his famous fadeaway. He would do pull-up jumpers. And it was awesome to see because one, he was probably trying to conserve his energy. And two, he was like, you know what? I'm just going to master what I know works. Okay, so that he could be game-like, rhythm-like, and he mastered the fundamentals. Let me give you another example here. When you are doing anything, especially with playing sports, okay, you have to get better at the basics. Most people get bored with the basics and try to skip. Or most people skip the basics altogether because they're like, oh, I can do this. Now, I made this mistake when I first started going online business. I was listening to people that were at the 7-8 figure plus range, and I tried to implement their strategies, but they didn't work for me. Why? Because I didn't have the basic foundation, I didn't have the fundamentals, and I didn't do the basics, and I didn't have the team or the infrastructure to be able to achieve at that level that all of these other marketers were. And so what I really am going to stress for myself this year and for our business is we're going to master the fundamentals. We're going to get better at the basics. We're going to do the boring stuff over and over and over again until we are so good that we can make it more and more efficient, and then we can do more, okay? That is one of the ways that I'm going to channel my inner Kobe, and that is one of the ways that our business is going to channel their Mamba Mentality. Next up is what I call the 1% better everyday mentality, okay? Now, this is part of the Mamba Mentality because Kobe, when he was growing up, he wanted to be the best. And in order to be the best, you have to get better, okay? So the first step is you have to get great at the basics, but then once you have the basics, you need to get better at the other things. And when you can be the best at the basics, plus you're better at other things, you now become a dominant figure. And so we're going to be in this always improvement mentality. I think James Clear even shows this in his book, Atomic Habits, but 1% better every single day ends up being like a 37x growth on that said thing. So when it comes to our business, what we're going to be doing and what we're focusing on is not trying to add a million new things to our plate every day, but rather we're going to get 1% better every day at the things that we already do. So here's a great example. One of the things that we do well is we have good open rates on our email marketing campaigns. Well, instead of us just trying to do something completely different, we're going to refine to see, can we increase our open rates? Can we find a different metric that would be even more important for us to track and improve, like click rate? What about booked calls from emails? What about revenue from emails? And so what we're going to do is we're going to get 1% better so that we can improve the things that we know work to be able to take us to that next level. All right. Is the juice worth the squeeze? We're going to have a learning mindset. So what we do in our company is we have always open to feedback. There are feedback loops that we have between our team members. Everybody has a voice, whether you're part-time, full-time, whether you're a new employee, whether you've been with us since the beginning. And we also implement something, and I'll recommend a book, Radical Candor. And this is something that we're always doing where everybody has the chance to speak their minds, to give their feedback, to positively share what could be improvements, but it is an honest conversation, Radical Candor. And that's a great book, by the way, if you're looking to scale a team or you're looking to improve your leadership within your team and communication within your team. So that's the second way that I'm going to channel my inner Mamba mentality, and that our business at Big Idea To Bestseller is going to channel our inner Mamba mentality. I got two more for you, all right? The third way that we are channeling under Kobe in 2024 is we are going to own our shit, okay? Now, what does this mean? Well, Kobe knew he was great, and he made sure that he acted as if he was great, okay? And he did whatever he could to be great, and then he owned that he was great. And so what we're going to do is I'm doing the best work that we possibly can. We are going to be relentless in our pursuit. And again, notice we're getting 1% better off things we already do, right? You see how we're already doing this? We're going to get even better. We know that what we do at Big Idea To Bestseller is unbelievable. Our clients tell us, people in the industry are like, whoa, you guys are doing some really cool things. And we're really proud about what we're building and what we're doing and why we're doing it. So one of the things that we're going to do is we're going to know that we're damn good at what we do. Kobe Bryant never hesitated to take the shot at the end of the game. He made the best play that he could. And he knew that if he was taking the shot, there was a good chance he was going to make it. A lot of people want to pass the ball in that situation. They don't want the pressure. They don't want it. Well, at Big Idea To Bestseller, we want it. We want your best. We're going to help you get your best. And we know that we're going to take that shot when the buzzer's about to sound to give you the best possible experience and win your game. Help you create your best book. Okay? Now, here's the other part of that. When you own your shit, when you step into your greatness, not everybody is going to work with you. And so this is what I always say. When you're growing a business, you don't need everybody to like you. You just need the right people to love you. And especially if you are in a high-ticket business or you are in the beginning stage of your business, getting that first 6 figures, mid 6 figures, even 7 figures, like you don't need 1 million clients to make millions of dollars, all right? You don't need everybody to like you. You just need the right people to love you. And part of that means you need to stand up for what you believe in, and you need to stand against the things you don't. And that is something that I'm personally working on, especially in this new year, but also as our business, okay? Really making sure that we are in alignment, that we are working with the people that really want to be here and that want to make great books and change people's lives and solve problems and help people achieve it and fulfill their lifelong dreams and create legacies. And so we're going to embrace our greatness and really, really own that we know how good we really are, okay? And then the last way that we're channeling our inner Kobe and channeling our Mamba mentality is that it is extreme laser focus. All right. So one of the things that I'm really focused on is vision, growth, and accountability. So how do I do this myself, and how do we do this as a team? Well, I know what my vision is for myself, and I know what my vision is for our company. And as the CEO and the founder of the company, this vision is clear to everybody on our team. Everybody knows where we are at and where we are trying to go. We are going to 3x our business. This is our growth. I want to 3x our business, and I know that in order to do that, I, as the CEO, need to have laser focus, and I need to make sure that I have the right people in the right seats so that we can scale accordingly, so that we can figure out what are the areas of our growth. And then the last thing is the accountability. Well, you can't just put a target out and hope that you hit it. You got to put a target out there and then reverse engineer what's it going to take to actually get there. And so we have quarterly, what we call rocks based on the book from Traction, that are our key priorities for each team member. And those are the things that, if achieved, will move the needle further and faster than if we are just saying, hey, we want to 3x the business. So we are laser focused. This is the vision, this is where we're going, and this is how we're going to get there. And that is how we are channeling our inner Mamba mentality. This is what I've done that's worked so far. And this is what I'm going to continue to do to help grow our company, to become a better leader myself, because there's always things we got to work on. And so I really want to leave with this, which is the Mamba mentality is a lifestyle. You got to want it. Kobe Bryant wanted it, and he made things happen. All right, he didn't have time for lazy people. He didn't have time for people that didn't want it. And that's what we're doing, is we're coming from a place of we want it more than anything, with a feeling of empathy to make sure that we can support as many possible people, that we can deliver the greatest service possible, that we can help as many people as possible, and that we can enjoy the heck out of the work that we're doing in the pursuit of growing this business to change lives, make more money, and do some pretty damn incredible things. Now, if you enjoyed this and you want to learn a little bit more about the process of Big Idea to Bestseller, let me give you a copy of my book. You can hit the link below. You'll get a free copy of the book, Big Idea to Bestseller. This is all about how to write, publish, and launch a nonfiction book to grow your business. And you can see how writing a book will give you the ability to grow your business and make a lot of impact in the world. So that's what I got for you. I hope this fires you up. Mamba out. I'm hyped. Let's go. Mamba Mentality 2024. Make it happen. You got this.